Hey guys, welcome back to the doremicom channel. I've been trying to film this a couple times, but I've been unsuccessful due to dogs coming in and just slamming all their excitement against the tripod as I'm trying to film this, so I haven't been successful yet. Anyways, we're going to try one more time. And so the first thing I'm going to bring, normally I bring all my miniatures in a Battle Foam Alpha bag, and I usually bring, you know, ridiculous numbers of miniatures that I never use. I decided that after what happened to Nestor at Coolman You're Not Expo in Georgia, that I was going to take some extra precaution and get this, which is an R7 Battle Foam Black Label bag. It is just unbelievably strong. And in here, I have some miniatures. I'm going to be facing off against John from Lords of the Old World. He wanted to get some of the US Ariadna, so of course I can't play. I'm going to have him play as US Ariadna. So I brought a smattering of extra Ariadna troops, as well as some Toha, dice, some markers, even a laser pointer just for clarification purposes. This bag actually has two trays that have the same sort of thing, but this one's layout, but this is 1.5 inches, the one below is 2 inches. I got quite a few extra slots available here, so when Nestor and I do our stream on Twitch TV, I might be asking you guys what army should I bring, and whatever army you guys decide is, assuming I have the miniatures for it, right? So it'll probably be a hand-selected choice, and you guys will have quite a few options actually, but whoever comes out might be deciding what I play against. Nestor, this is a game that we have tried to play against one another for almost a year now. Really excited about it. Nestor, I hope you're watching this video and you're excited about it too. Anyways, so that's the first thing. Second thing, I cannot stress the importance. It's not the fact that they're shoes, it's the insoles. GenCon is not forgiving from the standpoint that a lot of GenCon is just straight on concrete. So make sure you got shoes that have a decent sole, both outside and inside. Like these shoes have a decent sole, not great, but a decent sole. But inside, on top of that, there's a layer that came with the shoes that's memory foam, and I still put in Dr. Scholl's on top of that. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of consideration you should have. For both pairs of shoes that I'm bringing, the insoles will be a part of the deal. The next thing I want to talk about are these two tripods. In years past, I brought this tripod. It is stupid heavy. I mean, I would say probably on the order of about 8 pounds. This tripod, probably not more than 1.5 pounds tops. And what's crazy about this is just because this has 3 segments and this has 2, you're really looking at a, this can fit in my laptop bag. This cannot, but can fit in the suitcase. The height difference between these two when they're all stretched out might be 2 or 3 inches. Not a big deal. So I've been trying to situate myself so that I'm just bringing these. The only problem is that this can't handle quite as heavy a camera. So depending on whether or not I bring the heavy camera, then I'll be stuck with this. Otherwise, I'll be bringing 2 of these. I'm hoping to bring 2 of those. Now let's take a look at the audio. So during the Amazon Prime day, which was July 15th, I ended up picking up a blue microphone and a stand to go with it. Here's the cabling, the stand that came with it, but this is a arm that I can use to connect to a table, stretch out potentially over some portion of the gaming table. And if I'm trying to simplify audio setup, the problem with GenCon is the ambient noise, and I really am trying to bring a multitude of solutions to handle the audio situation. There's a couple of other options I'm probably going to bring, but I'm still in the process of testing them. So since I haven't verified that they're going to work yet, I've decided not to include it in this video. But something I did have to build was I went to Home Depot and bought all the parts for this. If you guys find an interest in this, I'll do another video on it. But this is going to allow me to connect this stand to this blue microphone using a small portion of the stand that came with the blue microphone. So without this piece that I had to put together, I literally couldn't get it to work. Included in my travels is this tiny little do everything. What is it called? This is a Swiss Tech. So, you know, in order to even make this tighten up so that we can get the blue microphone mounted to that, there we go. So again, here's the USB for it. Here's the Swiss Tech. And last but not least, something that I found in 2013, my voice went completely out during the demos that I ran. I mean, to the point that I could not speak at all. And I ran to CVS, and one of the pharmacists recommended this, which is the Entertainer's Secret. And I don't know how it works. I just know that it did work. And if you guys go back and look at the Covenant TCG demo that I ran of Infinity in 2013, I am literally having to spray this every 2 or 3 seconds just to be able to keep that communication going. But again, it's that ambient noise. You're having to be louder than you normally are, and just the sheer volume of demos that I run when I'm at GenCon meant that my voice is going to go. Last year, I found out that CVS, where I got it before, no longer carries it. And so I had to really get more help and not run it quite as many demos. I ran it for as many people, but I just ran it in larger groups. And this year with Tom Schladel coming down, and there's another guy, Michael, I apologize, I can't remember your last name. Anyways, I ended up snagging these for you guys, which are kind of smaller ones. This is more or less a thing of last resort, but you can see it's quick spray, and you guys can hold on to those again if you need them. Then we have this hotspot, and this is one of 2 hotspots that I'll be bringing with me. This one's for T-Mobile. I have another one for AT&T, and Nestor is bringing a hotspot type device on Verizon. And we are going to try everything we can to figure a way to technically live stream the Infinity Seminar for GenCon 2015. I've already gotten permission so that basically, as we're live streaming, if you want to interject a question that you've really wanted to have an answer for, at the end of the seminar, during the question and answer section at the very end, I've gotten Carlos to agree that I'll be able to hand him 1 or 2, maybe 3 questions from the chat room. Trust me, I'm filtering it, so if we get some trolls, I'm not going to be asking stupid questions. It's got to be a legit question. But if you guys come out to www.twitch.tv/doremicom, you guys, and do this on the seminar time frame, which will be the Saturday of GenCon. I believe that's August 1st, but all the description, or all the exact times, will be in the description area below. You guys will be able to log in, chat, see things as it's being shown live, and to verify that this is occurring, okay, on Wednesday this week, which will be the 22nd of July, Nestor and I will be having a Twitch debate where we're going to be just talking about our upcoming duel of Infinity Army versus Infinity Army, as well as just other things we have planned for GenCon. And then the following Wednesday, right before GenCon, I will be live streaming right outside of the room from where the Infinity Seminar will be, and I would greatly appreciate it if some people came out so that we can run through and test each one of the hotspot devices, as well as the various audio solutions that I'll be bringing, just to get the best clarity, the best connection, everything that we can out of that experience for you all. So if you guys can make it for this Wednesday and help me decide what army I'm going to crush Nestor with. Sorry, Nestor. And the other thing is the following Wednesday to help me verify that we've got everything that we need and make sure that the transmission speeds and all that kind of good stuff is all set up so that people can enjoy the Infinity Seminar, whether or not you're at or not at GenCon. All right. Brought to you by the doremicom channel, people. Have a good one.